Miss Trisha here from Winona Public Library, back with another Simply STEAM activity for you today. These Simply STEAM activities are designed to be able to be done inside your house with things you already have in your house. So today's experiment, we are going to do the balloon vacuum. So all you're going to need for this is a mason jar, hot water, and a balloon. And that's it. So we're going to do our experiment, and then afterwards we're going to talk a little bit about the science behind it. When air gets hot, it rises and expands. When air gets cold, it shrinks and sinks. So our experiment is going to demonstrate that. But to get us started, put you in the right mindset, basically this experiment is something like when you go to the refrigerator and you pull it open, you grab something, you shut it, and then you quickly remember, oh no, I need the mustard. And you quickly try to reopen it again, it kind of gets stuck. That's because when you open your fridge, you're letting hot air into the cold. And when you shut, it's kind of expanded at that point, so it makes it a little bit harder to open. So that's a little bit of the science behind our balloon vacuum, but we're going to go ahead and get started and then regroup after. All right, here we go. Okay, so like I said, this experiment is going to use a mason jar, some hot water, and a balloon. I've already blown mine up, but what you guys can do is blow your balloon up so it's about 1 inch wider than the mouth of your mason jar. While you guys are blowing up your balloons, I'm going to fill this mason jar up with hot water from the tap, and then we're going to microwave it for about a minute or so, and then take it out of the microwave, making sure you use pot holders or something to protect your hands because it's going to be very hot. And when I pull it out of the microwave, I'm going to dump the water out of it. And then we're going to place this on top and we're going to see what happens. All right, here we go. All right, so we have seen that our balloon can vacuum into the mason jar, and it's strong enough that I could swing that heavy glass mason jar back and forth just by holding onto the balloon. How cool is that? So if you've ever seen a hot air balloon take off, you know that when air is heated, it rises and expands, and the opposite, like I said, when hot air cools, it sinks and shrinks. The cooling, shrinking air creates low pressure inside the jar, and the surrounding high pressure outside of it then pushes the balloon down. A similar thing happens when you open the fridge door like we talked about before. Warm air gets inside, starts to cool down, and if your fridge has a tight seal, then the door is hard to open until the air pressure equalizes. So that is our activity today. Be sure to join us for our next Simply STEAM. Experiment at home, take some pictures, take some videos. We'd love to see them. Check out all the fun things we're doing at Winona Public Library by visiting winona.lib.mn.us. See you next time.